This is a board game bento. It's a monthly subscription box that sends you 2 to 3 board games per month for about the cost of $45 to $50, depending on the subscription that you have. This month's theme is Showdown, as illustrated on this card here. Every board game bento comes with one of these cards that illustrates everything that it includes and gives you a little bit of a basic rundown. So I'll be referencing this throughout. First off, let's start with the smallest item in the board game bento, which is this. This is a first player token. Basically, you'll use it, in any board game where you need to keep track of it in case they give you, some cheap cardboard one that you don't want to use. I think I'll probably use this a lot in my future board gaming, so it's kind of really nice to have that right there. And the next up on the list, that by the way is made by Dapper Devil, also by Dapper Devil, are these 4 skull tokens. Now you can use these for basically anything you want to inside of a game, because really, they can keep track of points, they can keep track of spells, you can use them in War Machine. I'm actually going to look up Dapper Devil and I'll put a link to them down in the description below in case anybody needs some tokens from them. But their description is, skull tokens are useful in a wide variety of ways. Track hits or damage in fantasy-themed war games, mark the edges of an area of effect spell from a necromancer in an RPG, or use it as a -1/-1 counter in card collector games. Made from acrylic, engraved, paint-filled, and ready to use on the game table. They're pretty nice quality. Not too bad. I wish I had more of them, but 4 is a good start, and I'll probably check out Dapper Devil to see what else they have. On to the actual main contents. Every month, it's apparent that Board Game Bento will actually do small little knickknacks like this. They did a set of basically first player dice that helps you determine who the first player is. So next on the line, again, in the theme of Showdown, we have the fittest. The ultimate in survival. You've been selected for the most rigorous cutthroat reality competition on TV. As a contestant, you'll complete challenges and work with and against the other competitors. So basically, it seems like Survivor the card game. It sits about 4 to 6 players, playtime is about 45 minutes, ages 13 and up. I'm excited to play this. I like small, quick card games, and it's definitely something that I'll see hitting my gaming table. The next item, now, before I pull out this item, I want to start by saying this is something that if I saw it in stores, I probably wouldn't buy it. Now, I haven't played any of these games yet, so I can't make snap judgments, but it definitely doesn't fit my playstyle of what I would consider a game that I want to play. So the next one inside the Showdown is this game here called Alien Wars. Now, Alien Wars, it's kind of a tile throwing game. It's a dexterity game, and that's really not something that myself or any of the players in my circle really enjoy. The other thing that really kind of gives me a warning is right here up at the top, right there, it says family game. Now, I'm not against family games, I'm not against anything like that, but I don't have kids, I don't plan on having kids, so this one's really kind of lost on me. The last and largest part of the board game bento is this right here, and it is a massive game. This is Sentinel Tactics Uprising. Now, Sentinel Tactics has a base game that is called Sentinel Tactics The Flame of Freedom. That is the base game. So Sentinel Tactics Uprising is actually an expansion to the game. This thing is meaty. There's a lot to it, really. Pulling it open, you'll immediately see that they give you tons of baggies. I'm a big fan of this. And it's actually a really cool game because all of the scenarios are laid out like comic books. And it actually smells like a comic book shop as well, which is kind of a nifty trick. It's basically heroes versus villains. There's a variety of stuff. There's, it's played on a hex grid style game, and then you have ability cards, and it's just a massive, there's a lot of tokens in this game. So I'm really excited to see this game, to see how it plays. It gives you a bunch of random colored 6-sided dice. Everything screams comic book, and it looks to be a really interesting game. So I'm really excited for this one, really excited for the fittest. I will grit my teeth and try my best to play Alien Wars, but I really can't give you any guarantees that I'm going to like the game just because If I'm playing board games, I'm typically sitting down and, with, 4 to 6 people, and we're sitting down and playing something, not, this seems more like a parlor game to me, and I know that I'm bashing it a lot, but I'm really just not excited about playing it at all. We have a lot going on here. We've got The Fittest, we've got Sentinel Tactics Uprising and an expansion, we've got Alien Wars, the tokens. It's a pretty good box. If you got the same box, let me know your thoughts. If you've played Alien Wars, let me know what you think, because honestly, the game doesn't look that fun. But again, I'll give it a shot. Look forward to my review videos coming out later on this month, and have a good one.